Good morning. This is a social isolation exercise video. Instead of showing you probably what a million other people are doing on the internet, I want to talk about how we should think inside our own minds and inside our own psyches as we socially isolate. Total Gym 1100, low-end Total Gym. Frankly, I about wore this one out. Just replaced the pull cable on it. Yesterday I had to put in a new roller wheel, burn the bearings out of one of the rollers, but I use it. I do Total Gym 15 minutes a day, some days more, but all the time, every day. Consistency right now, I believe, is a really important mindset to set some patterns that aren't just negative, but productive patterns. So, in the world I live in, a lot of that might be about my academic work at university. I might think about, a little caught up there. I might think about what I'm going to do in research, working on a resilience paper, thinking about how I can fix that and get that out to a psychology journal. Most of the time, I think about my students, what they're doing, what they're thinking about, how they're perceiving the present time, how we're going to perceive the future. So, good things to put in your mind, positive things that lead toward future outcomes. Fitness, I got a little fat over the last several months. It's my own fault. And so now I'm going super high carb, using a lot of oatmeal, bananas when I get them right now, apples, a lot of bananas, I said that, potatoes, roasted potatoes, white rice, vegetables frozen in the bag if I have to, it's okay. Keep that working just to get the vegetables in. I'm also using some substitute meat product. I really have gone for the meat lovers version from Morningstar Farms. Interesting, been a vegetarian 20 years, and those things, the taste of meat still is quite appealing to me. So I grill those up, and I like to cover them in pickles. Eat those. But it's important to keep our minds into what do we want to look like fitness-wise coming out of this thing. Where are we going to be in a couple months, right? What kind of things are we going to be working on that really have a benefit? Because I think the big thing is we're all going to want to be contributing citizens when we get back out of this. So I'm going to try to keep the diet clean. Hopefully, going to the store, I try to minimize store trips, but plan ahead. And what I do is I focus on the good food I'm going to put in my body. Good fuel in the body fuels a positive mind. I've been through it too many times in my life where I try to do some kind of fitness, but my diet is bad, maybe eat a little too much candy and junk food, and it clearly affects my attitude. So always important to think about the good, clean food into the body. Helps the mind. Try to increase exercise, getting out for walks while we're not under order to shelter in place. We currently aren't here. So that's clearly something, I'm going to keep doing. I was just out, did a 5-mile walk, did my Total Gym in the morning. Now I'm back in the Total Gym. I'm going to take my gravel bike out on a short loop, run around campus, maybe do a couple laps. Thinking about taking the Ute. By the way, this is a GoPro Hero 7 Black, thanks to the communication department at App State University. And I'm thinking about taking that out and mounting it on my helmet and doing a little round Appalachian State tour today. I think that might be helpful to show people what's going on. It's really quiet here. This is the last weekend. Students can retrieve items from the residence halls. I actually thought there was going to be some kind of big rush today, but it didn't happen. I thought many more students would be in here. We had an extra extended week of spring break that ends now, and I'm sure many of you know, in the university, everything's going online. starting Monday. So I'm an online educator. I don't have too much of a transition, but I've been helping others who need to get up to speed and do the best we can to help students keep on track in their graduation plans, right? Put on my special JASP t-shirt today. A wonderful open source product for statistics. I use that in my research methods class. And I don't know, just try to stay, you know, it's interesting now, we're sort of living together in our own minds. You know, it's holistic in that I'm here alone. I don't have any family around me here at university, and everything I'm doing is blending together. My mindset, my fitness, my diet, my work, which is now an office set up in the kitchen in my apartment. What we have to think about for students so they get the best possible outcome. What we're doing for ourselves, self-care. How we treat ourselves and how we prepare to be really productive, good citizens coming out of the health crisis we're in. So, all good things to think about. You know, I'd like to continue to do more videos just talking about what we should be doing that's best for us and best for others. And, you know, exercise, I'll probably hit up a little of that because I think it's good. And again, total gym, I've been doing this for years, but to have a total gym in the house is great. Bicycles are here too. As long as we can still go out, I'll be doing that. So, to that end, I want to thank you for listening for a few minutes, just checking in, talking about the best us, the best we can be, how we can take care of our bodies, take care of our minds, and really become some kind of virtual community till we get to the other side of this. So on that, take a break. Thanks a lot. Talk to you next time.